So here, and I'm going to get a little bit into the weeds because you know I told you before you came on here that the whole point of this was for me to pick your brain and learn your secrets so I can go and do likewise. So for these in-person events, when I've done them, I've grown a little bit frustrated because, I might sell 20, 30, 50 books. In person, that's a tremendous day for in person, but then I'll come home and I'll check my online numbers. And while I was there working my butt off to sell those books, passively, I've been beating that number without doing anything. Oh, I could have been home playing PlayStation. So what was I doing with my afternoon? So how do you make those festivals work for you? How do you get people's attention to make that worth that commitment of your time?
Well, for me, a lot of times when I would go, I would be meeting teachers and librarians. So it was worth it for me because those connections got me entrees into schools and different things. Like from one, I met one librarian, and then she bought a set of my books. She bought several sets, and then I had the school visit, and I'm getting paid for that. So, and that was happening quite a bit. Or I would meet bloggers and different people here who would feature me, and write about my books. And even one time I went to one event and I only sold 88 books, and I was there from like 9 to 4. That was one of the worst events like that. But I met someone from a children's center. She had a video recorded of the children. She had bought some books of them reading my books. It was all over the internet. So all of those events for me, they were beneficial really from the connections that I made. I think though that was the best part of them. So they were really beneficial. And then at home, I don't know how many you sell then passively. I would sell, but for me, it was, and even the interaction with the readers and things. And I take pictures of some of my readers with their parent permission. So those are promotional materials for me that I can use on the internet, because a lot of my sales are coming from, different parts just to get that visibility. So for me, they really were worth it. And then I have one little market that is in my neighborhood. Literally, it's maybe 4 or 5 miles away. So for me, it wasn't that difficult to go put up my stand for a little bit on a Saturday, be there 3 hours and come home. So it wasn't, and I could have my kids help. So they really,
that is important.
yeah, those things really helped me grow, I think, and got me my business growing.
So I assume when you go to an event like this, you're not sitting, you're not putting up your stand and your books and then sitting there staring at your phone or being at it. How are you approaching people to make these connections that are working out so well?
And I do have a sales and marketing background. So, and I really love little kids. So it's like I'm the Piper or something, or I don't know. The kids just come up, and usually I'll have candy there or something, and I talk to them. I like to talk to them. I love little kids, and they come, the parents come, but I do stand. I don't sit. I usually stand and engage with the people that are coming by. What's that?
Well, I wrote down bribe with candy. Got it.
Yeah. Candy's good. Candy's good. That attracts them to my booth. They see the candy, they come by, and then I just start talking to them.
Why would standing be preferable to sitting?
I mean, you're just more welcoming. When you're sitting on the phone, they may think that you're busy or that you're doing something that you don't want to be bothered. So when you're looking up and looking out, it's attracting people to you. When you're standing on your feet, you're inviting them to come into your space. For all the introverts out there, you got to get out.
Are you making friendly eye contact, or are you a little bit of a carnival barker? Hey, you fine person, come step up to the booth.
I don't say that. I may say hello. Hey, how are you doing? I don't act like the people at the mall that are in the center calling you over, but I do greet them and speak to them if they're coming, or make eye contact and maybe speak to them. And usually they'll see the books and they're attracted to the covers and the books, and they'll come up to my booth.